The man accused of killing the CEO of one of America's largest health insurers remains in a New York City jail this morning. Luigi Mangione could face the death penalty in the shooting death of Brian Thompson this month. On Thursday, he was brought back to New York from Pennsylvania, where he was captured. The murder is sparking new concerns about violent extremism bubbling up across the country. Allie Bauman has been covering every step of the case, and she is here now with the very latest. Allie, good morning.
Good morning, Dana. Luigi Mangione is in the same federal jail in Brooklyn where Sean Diddy Combs and cryptocurrency fraudster Sam Bankman-Fried are being held. Mangione faces arraignment on state terrorism charges Monday. Prosecutors allege the suspect intended to sow terror, and now federal authorities say this killing and the public's reaction to it are emblematic of a broader domestic extremism. Surrounded by law enforcement, Luigi Mangione returned to New York from Pennsylvania this week for the first time since investigators say he assassinated UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Midtown Manhattan. The 26-year-old suspect faces state charges, including murder as an act of terrorism, and Thursday appeared in federal court on 4 additional charges, which include stalking and murder, and could make him eligible for the death penalty. Anna Kaminsky is director of the Criminal Defense Clinic at New York Law School. What is the likelihood that he could now be facing the death penalty?
The U.S. attorney has to make a decision about whether they want to move forward and ask that this case be a death penalty eligible case. And ultimately, if there's a conviction, then ask a jury to make a determination about whether that sentence should be imposed.
According to a criminal complaint obtained by CBS News, Mangione expressed hostility towards the health insurance industry and wealthy executives in particular in a notebook seized by police. Writing on August 15th, the details are finally coming together. The target is insurance because, quote, it checks every box. The crime has unleashed a wave of anger directed at the health insurance industry.
They don't see the systemic violence, I guess, that these companies put on the people who they insure.
In an interview set to air tomorrow on CBS's Face the Nation, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says he's alarmed by the reaction to Thompson's murder.
We have been concerned about the rhetoric on social media for some time.
And that's against CEOs, that's against the government, that's against leadership.
We've seen narratives of hate. We've seen narratives of anti-government sentiment. We've seen personal grievances and the language of violence accompanying or being a part of those narratives is something that we're very concerned about. That is a heightened threat environment. I still am alarmed, though, by the heroism that is being attributed to an alleged murderer of a father of 2 children on the streets in New York City.
And this week, the Center for Internet Security sent a bulletin to its law enforcement partners warning online support for Mangione could encourage copycat attacks. In a statement, Mangione's attorney called the concurrent federal and state charges unusual and said they're ready to fight the charges in whatever court they're brought. Michelle?
Allie, thank you.